Are we live? It looks like we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Asylum. I'm your host, Gabriel. I hope everyone had a great day today. I definitely did. And I hope everyone who is watching this video is also having a great day as well. And man, what an amazing couple of days it has been for me. These last couple of days have been fucking awesome for me. As you know, I last weekend, last Saturday and Sunday, I went to the Aew Revolution Fan Fest in person and actually met some of the wrestlers. I met my boy Eddie Kingston. I met the Acclaimed, Layla Hirsch, AQA, Abaddon. It was just an awesome fucking experience. I met Layla Hirsch. It was an awesome experience. And then I went to see AEW Revolution in person as my birthday gift. That entire weekend was my birthday gift. So shout out to my family for buying me the tickets to go see AEW Revolution live. And my God, what a pay-per-view it was. What a pay-per-view it was. My God. This is without a doubt the show of 2022 so far, 110%. I don't think WrestleMania is even going to top Revolution. Okay, the only shows that could top Revolution 2022 is AEW themselves with Double or Nothing, All Out, and Full Gear. Because when it comes to pay-per-views, when it comes to quality pay-per-views, AEW always delivers. They always deliver. Okay. So I had the absolute honor and pleasure to see it live in person. And it was just an awesome experience. Awesome experience. And not only that, but AEW Dynamite tonight happened on my birthday. Today is my birthday, and my God, what a show it was tonight. And I felt like Tony Khan did this shit on purpose. I know me and him don't know each other personally, of course, but I feel like he went all out on purpose because it's like my birthday or something. Now, obviously, that's not the reason, but like, bro, this show tonight was great. Like, it was fairly sad, and a good amount of stuff happened tonight. I cannot wait to talk about it. Obviously, this video is going to be a double review. I'm going to review my thoughts on AEW on the AEW Revolution pay-per-view, which again, it's the best show of 2022 so far, hands down. And I'm also going to review of Dynamite that happened tonight. So this is going to be a bit of a long one. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys are laying down your beds, relaxing. I hope you guys have your snacks. And without further ado, obviously there's no news to cover really. Well, technically there is news to cover, but that's in the Dynamite portion because a good amount of stuff has happened on Dynamite tonight. So we'll talk about that once we get to the Dynamite portion. But first, let's talk about AEW Revolution, the best show of 2022 so far. Let's first talk about the pre-show, because the pre-show was also fairly stacked as well. We start off with Layla Hirsch versus Chris Statlander, and this was a great match. Both ladies absolutely killed it. And Layla Hirsch even won against Chris Statlander, which I was happy because, in case you guys don't know, I am a big Layla Hirsch fan. I love Layla Hirsch. Layla Hirsch is very impressive in the ring, and I'm very happy that we get to see more Layla Hirsch in AEW. I love it. I love it. I love it. Great match. Layla Hirsch actually cheated to win against Chris Statlander when she used like one of those bars to hold like the turnbuckle. She used that while the referee was obviously distracted, clueless. And Layla Hirsch got the victory over Chris Statlander. Great opening matchup. Great opening matchup between those two ladies. After that, we got Hook versus QT Marshall. it was a one-sided matchup, and Hook picks up the victory over QT Marshall. But it was cool seeing Hook live. Very fucking cool. After that, the House of Black versus Pac, Pentagon Jr., and Eric Redbeard. And this was a very fun and great tag team matchup. All six men literally beat the living shit out of each other, and I loved every second of it. The House of Black picks up the victory over Pac, Pentagon Jr., and Eric Redbeard. So yeah, great matchup to end the buy-in show. So without further ado, let's talk about the main show of AEW Revolution. We start off the show with Chris Jericho going against Eddie Kingston and my boy Eddie Kingston, and which I met at the Fan Fest. Which, my God, Eddie Kingston, he is such a cool dude. He is such a fun guy. God bless Eddie Kingston. He is just fucking awesome. Like, Eddie Kingston is my absolute favorite in AEW right now for a reason. And I love Eddie Kingston. I really do. This was a great opening matchup between Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston. Like, the crowd was electrifying. Like, people were going crazy. People were chanting Eddie. Some people were chanting Jericho. This was a great matchup. Eddie Kingston picks up the victory by making Chris Jericho tap. So that was crazy. Eddie Kingston finally won a big matchup in AEW, and I couldn't be prouder. So after that, Eddie Kingston wanted a handshake from Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho declined and did not abide by his word and just straight up left Eddie Kingston. And this comes into play on tonight's Dynamite. Okay, so we'll talk about that a little bit more once we get to the Dynamite portion of this review. After that, we got a three-way for the AEW Tag Team Championships, and we got Jurassic Express defending it against Red Dragon and the Young Bucks. This matchup was fucking fantastic. These are three of the best tag teams in the world right now going at it, and these three teams killed it. Like, this is a match of the year candidate, in my opinion. That's how good it was. This was an amazing matchup. Awesome stuff by all three of these teams. After a hard-hitting matchup, Jurassic Express does pick up the victory over Red Dragon and the Young Bucks after Red Dragon and the Young Bucks has some miscommunication. But yeah, this was a fantastic matchup and definitely a match of the year candidate, in my opinion. Awesome stuff. After that, we got the Face of the Revolution ladder match, as we got Keith Lee, Wardlow, Will Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Christian Cage, and Orange Cassidy. And this was a very fun ladder match. Very, very fun. We had some crazy ass spots, lots of cool interactions. This was a very fun matchup, and I loved every single second of it. Every single second of it. This was very well done by all of these men. And after all of that, Wardlow picks up the victory and became the face of the Revolution. So he is now the number one contender for the TNT Championship. Awesome stuff. Fun ladder match. This was great. I loved every single second of it. This was very fun. Again, the people, including myself, went crazy for this ladder match. We were practically off our seats for like 90% of the freaking matchup. That's how fun it was. But yeah, great stuff. After that, Shane Strickland, or he goes by Swerve Strickland now, he didn't come out to Ain't Nobody. That was a bit disappointing because I really want him to come out to Ain't Nobody. But his new theme is fire. I really like his new theme. But Shane Strickland has officially been signed to AEW, and great signing by AEW. Great signing. Like, bro, Shane, I went crazy when Shane Strickland came out. Okay, he's going to be a great acquisition for All Elite Wrestling. I can't wait for what AEW does with Shane Strickland. After that, we got Jake Hardhill versus Ty Conti for the TBS Championship. And my God, Jake Hardhill. She dressed up as Jade from Mortal Kombat, thanks to Just Alex. Shout out to Just Alex. But he said on Jake Hardhill's like Twitter feed of like, who does Jake Hardhill want to cosplay next? Like she's trying to figure out what character she wants to cosplay next. And Just Alex, shout out to him, actually offered like a Jade from Mortal Kombat cosplay. And she actually came out to that. My gosh, she looked hot. She looked fine. My God, does she look sexy as hell. And then Ty Conti also came out, and this was a really good match. This was a really, really good matchup. And both ladies actually showcased their improvements in this matchup. I'm telling you, Jade Cargill is getting better and better in the ring every time I see her. I'm telling you, once 2022 is over, like I would be proud to say that Jade Cargill would be the most improved wrestler of 2022. That's how great of a job Jade Cargill is doing when it comes to improvement. And the best part of the matchup is that Jade Cargill actually kissed Ty Conti on the lips before the start of the matchup. That was hot. Just saying. So yeah, good matchup by both of these ladies. After that, we got another match of the year candidate as CM Punk went against MJF in a dog collar match. And oh my God, what a matchup. This one 100%. I think we can all agree as a wrestling community 100% that this is a match of the year candidate. This matchup was fucking phenomenal. And CM Punk actually came out to his Ring of Honor persona. He came out to his AFI theme. He was wearing the jacket and the white shorts. Like, bro, CM Punk went full on Ring of Honor. And it was a cool experience seeing CM Punk's ROH entrance live in person. It was definitely an amazing once in a lifetime experience. And it was an honor seeing that live. But yeah, this was a fantastic matchup. Wardlow actually came out, turned face, and gave CM Punk the ring, helping CM Punk win against MJF. So Wardlow finally turned face. He left MJF, and CM Punk picks up the victory over MJF. Amazing matchup, phenomenal storytelling, 110% a match of the year candidate. Okay, if you guys have not seen this matchup, go out of your way to do so. In fact, go out of your way to watch this entire pay-per-view, because this entire pay-per-view fucking rocks. I love it. After that, we got Britt Baker going against Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's Championship, and this was a great match as well. I really liked. This was a great matchup by both of these ladies. Obviously, this was a tough shoe to fill after CM Punk versus MJF, which was a match of the year candidate. But I think Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa did a very good job. We got a new AEW Women's Championship design, and it looks beautiful. It looks fucking beautiful, bro. It looks amazing. If you guys ever watch Lucha Underground, if you guys remember the Gift of the Gods Championship, the AEW Women's Championship looks like that. Okay, and it looks fucking beautiful. I'm glad AEW finally got a redesign for the AEW Women's Championship. Definitely better than the original design. But yeah, great matchup. Baker wins after lots of interference by both Jamie Hayter and Reba. Okay, they fucking distracted Thunder Rosa a lot during that matchup and basically screwed her out of the matchup. So Britt Baker retains the AEW Women's Championship. Now, I was initially against this because Thunder Rosa should have won the championship at Revolution. Like, I think most of the community agreed that she should have won at Revolution. But AEW actually set it up so that way Thunder Rosa would win the AEW Women's Championship next week at St. Patrick's Day Slam. At the same show that Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa had their instant classic. I believe it was 2020. So I actually like that. I was initially against Thunder Rosa losing the AEW Women's Championship at Revolution, but the fact that Thunder Rosa is the fact that AEW is instead giving the win to Rosa next week and the St. Patrick's Day Slam show, which by the way ended up being a steel cage match. Yeah, and also considering the fact that Thunder Rosa is literally that Dynamite is going to be in Thunder Rosa's hometown. Yeah, Thunder Rosa is winning the AEW Women's Championship next week, and if anyone deserves it, it's her 110%. I cannot wait for that matchup next week. After that, we got Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson, and this is another match of the year candidate. Both of these men absolutely killed it. Both men literally beat the living shit out of each other, and I loved every second of it. My God, like they literally did not need weapons. All they needed was their fists and their legs, and they just went fucking at it, bro. What a matchup. And after a brutal match, Jon Moxley actually picks up the victory over Bryan Danielson because of a roll-up. Okay, obviously Bryan Danielson is shocked about this, and Danielson and Moxley brawls like after the matchup is over. Like the referees and securities trying to separate these two men, and then all of a fucking sudden, William Regal. That's right, William motherfucking Regal. It's all elite. And when he came out, I lost my fucking shit, bro. I lost my shit. The fact that AEW was able to get William Regal is incredible. Fucking awesome. And as a matter of fact, William Regal slapped both Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley and basically forced them to shake hands. So, and obviously this is setting up for an alliance which ended up being official on tonight's Dynamite, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, a fantastic match, and the fact that AEW managed to get William Regal is fucking awesome. Okay, give me, yeah. So next up, we got Sting, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara going against Matt Hardy, Orange Cassidy, and Andrade El Idolo. In a Tornadoes Trios match. And my God, this matchup has no reason to be as fun as it is. This matchup was fucking fun. This was amazing. I loved every second of it. Sammy Guevara did a fucking Spanish fly to Isaiah Cassidy off the stage to those tables, bro. My God, was that insane. And Sting, keep in mind, Sting is 62 years old. And this motherfucker jumped off the rafters to the tables. Okay, taking down members of the HFO. At 62 years old, this man is jumping off the freaking guardrail. Okay, Sting is fucking awesome. This was a fun matchup. Sting, Darby, and Sammy Guevara wins after Darby Allin pinned Matt Hardy. But yeah, this was a very fun trios matchup, and my God, what a match. After that, we get to our main event of the evening, Hangman Adam Page going against Adam Cole for the AEW World Championship. And again, in my personal opinion, this is also a match of the year candidate. Both of these men absolutely killed it. I love this matchup. Both of these men absolutely killed it 110%. This was an awesome matchup. Red Dragon tried to get involved in the matchup, but the Dark Order actually came for the save. Hangman Page accidentally pushed Alex Reynolds to Red Dragon, but of course, Dark Order still defended the honor of Hangman Adam Page. But yeah, still a fantastic matchup between Adam Cole and Hangman Page. Both men are arguably two of the best wrestlers on the planet right now. So yeah, this is a great matchup. Great matchup. Hangman Page picks up the victory over Adam Cole. So those are my thoughts on AEW Revolution 2022. And once again, this is 100% show of the year so far in 2022. I don't think even WrestleMania is going to top this. Okay. This was WrestleMania this year. My God, what a show. If you guys have not seen AEW Revolution 2022, go out of your way to do so. This was a phenomenal matchup. Now, let's talk about AEW Dynamite that happened tonight on my birthday. So, let's do this. We start off the show with Chris Jericho once again. He's calling out Eddie Kingston, basically apologizing that he didn't shake Eddie Kingston's hand. Obviously, Eddie Kingston is a phenomenal promo. He says his side of the story. They both shake hands. But then Daniel Garcia and 2.0 comes out and attack both Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston. Santana Ortiz comes for the save, but Jericho has the bat in hand and hits Santana with the bat. It was a trap all along. And Jericho and Daniel Garcia and 2.0 attacking Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. And Jake Hager comes into the mix. He's conflicted, but eventually obliges and on Jericho's side. And all of these, and basically Jericho, Hager, Garcia, and 2.0 just freaking demolish Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz. So they are a new group now, and their new group is called Jericho's Appreciation Society. What the fuck? Jericho's Appreciation Society, JAS. My God, of course Jericho has a faction name like that. But the Inner Circle is officially no more. Jericho has his new group and takes out LAX. But you know what that means. They are going to do something that I've been asking for a while now. And they're finally going to do an LAX reunion. Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. That is fucking exciting. I cannot wait. And yeah, to be perfectly honest, I am loving this LAX JAS rivalry going on between Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and Chris Jericho and his group. I absolutely love it. After that, we got CM Punk having his promo. Obviously, it was just the aftermath of his matchup with MJF at Revolution. Nothing too crazy there. After that, we got Hangman Adam Page defending against Dante Martin for the AEW World Championship. And this was a good match and a very good showing by Dante Martin. But obviously, I think we all know who won this matchup. And obviously, it was won by Hangman Page. After that, we get an interview with Hangman Page. And basically said that Page is, first, Page was showing respect to Dante Martin for his showing. After that, Adam Cole comes out and interrupts Hangman Page, and Cole challenges Page to a 6-man tag team matchup next week. It's Adam Cole and a partner of his choosing against Hangman Page and a partner of their choosing. And basically, Adam Cole wants to make Adam Page's life a living hell. So, yeah. So there is that. Nothing too crazy there, other than the fact that we're getting a 6-man tag team matchup next week as Saturday, the St. Patrick's Day Slam. After that, we got Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson with William Regal in their corner against Anthony Henry and JD Drake. And my God, like this was a great matchup and a great showing by Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson. Great showing. I'm loving them as a team. And then after that, William Regal comes into the ring and puts up a banger ass promo. This was a banger ass promo. I loved every single second of it. Like, WWE are fucking morons for letting William Regal go. They are fucking morons. Okay? Because William Regal is fucking awesome. The fact that WWE let him go, it's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. WWE are a bunch of morons for letting him go. And now he's the manager of Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley. Their alliance is official, and they are now officially a tag team. And yo, I wouldn't mind Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson being the next AEW tag team champions. I wouldn't mind. A lot of people are saying Santana Ortiz should be the next champion, but they're too busy with Jericho's group. So who is the next team that should dethrone Jurassic Express? Moxley and Danielson. Why not? Moxley and Danielson, in my personal opinion, should dethrone Jurassic Express. But that's just me. But yeah, I am loving this alliance with Moxley, Danielson, and Regal. After that, we get the interview with the Dark Order. There's some tension between Adam Page and the Dark Order. It looks like they might separate. They tease that they might separate. I don't know, but Page, of course, Page. And what's interesting is Page doesn't want any of the Dark Order members to be his partner next week in the 6-man tag team match, which I thought was very interesting. So is AEW separating Page from the Dark Order? Maybe. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. After that, we got Pac. We got the bastard Pac going against Wheeler Yuta. And this was a one-sided matchup. Pac picks up the victory over Wheeler Yuta. Like, I mean, it was good for what it was. Like, I expected more wrestling from Wheeler Yuta as well, but it was a one-sided matchup, and Pac dominated. Nothing wrong with that. Right call. Pac picks up the victory in dominant faction. After that, we get the Super Click promo with Adam Cole, Red Dragon, and the Young Bucks. Obviously, the Young Bucks, there's some friction between the Young Bucks and Red Dragon. And Adam Cole originally wanted the Young Bucks to be his partner against Adam Page and his team next week in the Saturday, the St. Patrick's Day Slam show. But the Young Bucks said that they want nothing to do with Hangman Adam Page. They want nothing to do with that. So Adam Cole instead chooses Red Dragon, and Adam Cole leaves in frustration. So after that, there's some more bickering between the Young Bucks and Red Dragon, and there is that. So it looks like the Young Bucks might turn face again. In fact, we might see the Young Bucks and Adam Page reunite. Maybe with Kenny Omega, the Elite, returning together. Oh, that would be fucking awesome. That would be fucking awesome. But yeah, I cannot wait for that. After that, we get a promo with FTR, and this is extremely interesting. So FTR fired Tully Blanchard as their manager, which is very interesting because Tully Blanchard was a big part of FTR. So I'm wondering why AEW did this. Like, does Tully Blanchard not want to be on TV anymore? Is Tully Blanchard dealing with some health issues? Like, I don't know. But I thought that was very interesting that FTR just fired Tully Blanchard as their manager. I thought that was extremely, extremely interesting. So there is that. After that, we get the AHFO emergency meeting. Obviously, the group kicked out Matt Hardy from the HFO, which is now the AFO because there's no Hardy in the group anymore. He gets attacked by Private Party, Andrade, like everyone in the group just attacking Matt Hardy. Sting and Darby try to come for the save, but they get attacked. They get outnumbered. But then we finally get Jeff freaking Hardy. Jeff freaking Hardy. This is an awesome birthday gift. Awesome, awesome, awesome birthday gift. Jeff Hardy is officially All Elite. And he came out with the original Hardy Boys music, which we learned today that WWE actually doesn't own that music. Like, WWE doesn't own the Hardy Boys music. So that's why AEW was playing the Hardy Boys music, like from WWE. So that was fucking crazy. And that, bro. And seeing Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin coming face to face, I hope we get that dream match. I really hope we get that dream match because that would be fucking awesome. But my God, what a moment. Jeff Hardy is All Elite, and he finally gets to have his final run with his brother in All Elite Wrestling. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Fucking awesome, bro. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Jeff Hardy is All Elite, baby. He's All Elite, and I'm so fucking happy. After that, we get an interview with Shane Strickland, as of course he is making his debut this Friday on Rampage against Tony Nese. So that is exciting. After that, we get an interview with Wardlow, who is the number one contender for the TNT Championship. Basically, he had cut this great babyface promo. Like, he cut a really great babyface promo, saying that he is done. He is done being MJF's bitch. Well, he didn't say that, but like I'm just elaborating. Okay, so yeah, great promo by Wardlow, and obviously he's going against the TNT champion next week at the St. Patrick's Day Slam, which he won't win. Okay, I will talk more about that in a little bit once we get to the main event of the show. After that, we got Keith Lee and a QT Marshall interview. Basically, QT Marshall wants Keith Lee to be their ally against Team Taz. Obviously, Keith Lee is not interested. QT said that you're going to pay for that, and we're going to get Keith Lee versus QT Marshall this Friday on Rampage. Obviously, one-sided matchup. QT Marshall has no chance. After that, we got Jurassic Express going against the Acclaim. I fucking love the Acclaim. The Acclaim are fucking awesome. Like one of my favorite acts in AEW. Not just in AEW, but in professional wrestling as a whole right now. I fucking love the Acclaimed. And this was a very good matchup by both of these teams. Obviously, it was a one-sided matchup. Jurassic Express picks up the victory against the Acclaim. But again, this was a very fun matchup between both of these teams. After that, we got a vignette of Jay Cargill basically saying, who's next? Who's going to be the next challenger for Jay Cargill? Who is it? We don't know. We're just going to have to see. After that, we got Thunder Rosa versus Layla Hirsch in the AEW Women's Championship Eliminator matchup. The winner faces Britt Baker next week at the Saturday St. Patrick's Day Slam show for the AEW Women's Championship. This was a great matchup. Like, I personally like this matchup. Obviously, I'm a big Layla Hirsch fan. Thunder Rosa, I'm also a big fan of her as well. This was a great matchup by both of these ladies. I really, really enjoyed this matchup. Both ladies absolutely killed it. But Thunder Rosa picks up the victory over Layla Hirsch in a great matchup. Oh, one more thing. Hirsch tried to cheat in this matchup, but Red Velvet with the bar, like the same way Layla Hirsch won her matchup against Chris Sandlander at Revolution. Um, Layla Hirsch tried to do it here as well with Thunder Rosa. Obviously, it failed because of Red Velvet. So we're probably going to get that matchup next week at the St. Patrick's Day Slam show. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. Josh Games 123 said, "Sup, bro? Hey, how you doing? Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated." So, yeah. So there's that. Great matchup by both of these ladies. I really enjoyed this matchup. Of course, Thunder Rosa picks up the victory, and it was announced that next week at the St. Patrick's Day Slam show, we will have the rematch between Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker for the AEW Women's Championship, but this time in a steel cage. Yeah, Thunder Rosa is definitely winning next week, and if anyone deserves the AEW Women's Championship, it's her. Okay, I cannot wait for her to win the title next week. It's going to be an incredible moment, and Thunder Rosa fucking deserves it. Like, I cannot wait for this matchup next week. It's going to be great. After that, we get the Britt Baker promo saying that she's basically going to dominate Thunder Rosa next week in the Saturday St. Patrick's Day Slam show next week. Also during this promo, it was announced that this Friday on Rampage, we will get Jamie Hayter going against Mercedes Martinez. That is exciting. That's going to be a good matchup, and I cannot wait for that one. That's going to be a hard-hitting, great matchup. But speaking of which, this is the part of the video where we go over the stuff that is happening on Rampage this Friday and Dynamite next week. Here's what's been announced so far. Let's start off with Rampage this Friday. The matches that have been announced for Rampage this Friday are as follows. Shane Strickland will make his debut against Tony Nese. Keith Lee will go against QT Marshall. Darby Allin will go against Mark Quinn. And Mercedes Martinez will go against Jamie Hayter. So that is Rampage this Friday. And for Dynamite next week, so far the matches that have been announced is Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's Championship inside of a steel cage, and Wardlow going against either Sammy Guevara or Scorpio Sky for the TNT Championship. And we also got that 6-man tag team match as the Undisputed Era going against Adam Page and any tag team of his choosing, a mystery tag team. So those are the stuff that have been announced for Rampage this Friday and Dynamite next week. Now let's talk about the main event. Who is facing Wardlow next week on Dynamite for the TNT title? Well, obviously it was a good match between both of these guys. Sammy Guevara had a crazy idea of doing a freaking 540 with busted ribs. Like, Sammy Guevara said Scorpio Sky right to the table, right? He did a 540 and the dude just busted his fucking ribs. Okay, it ended up being a bad move by Sammy Guevara's part, and Scorpio Sky took advantage, and Scorpio Sky picks up the victory, becoming the TNT champion. My God. Congratulations to Scorpio Sky. Really, congratulations to Scorpio Sky. If anyone deserves to be TNT champion, it's Scorpio Sky. And I'm just happy he's champion, man. If anyone deserves it, it's him. It's him 110%. Congratulations to Scorpio Sky. And he will face Wardlow next week for the TNT title. Now, I want to talk about that a little bit, real quick. Because, yeah, Scorpio Sky will face Wardlow next week for the TNT title at the St. Patrick's Day Slam show. But I don't think Wardlow's winning. I don't think he's winning against Scorpio Sky. Like MJF and Sean Spears is going to cost Wardlow the matchup against Scorpio Sky, and Scorpio Sky is going to retain. Okay, which makes sense. Which makes sense storyline wise. Okay. So obviously, I think this is like the best solution. Like, I see nothing wrong with this. Like, and Scorpio Sky versus Wardlow, as much as I want Wardlow to be champion, I don't think he's winning next week, unfortunately, against Scorpio Sky, because MJF and Sean Spears is 90 more than likely going to screw Wardlow from the match. So, sorry, Wardlow fans, but not yet. Not yet. He will win a championship eventually, but not yet. So there's that. But also during this matchup, Paige Van Zandt and Ty Conti had a face-to-face. And Paige Van Zandt even took out Ty Conti at one point. And then Paige Van Zandt finally signed her contract on Ty Conti's ass. Like, Paige Van Zandt literally put the contract on Ty Conti's ass and literally signed the contract on there. So it looks like we got a Sammy Guevara, Ty Conti, and Men of the Year / Paige Van Zandt rivalry going on, which I wouldn't mind. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, Paige Van Zandt is also all elite to end the show. So yeah, overall, I thought this was a very, very good show tonight. A lot of stuff happened. It was a great show tonight. And I'm just happy that all of this happened on my birthday. Jeff Hardy coming to AEW and reuniting with Matt. Paige Van Zandt being all elite. Scorpio Sky being the new TNT champion. William Regal's amazing promo. Just the fact that all of this happened on my birthday is awesome. This has been an incredible day for me, and this was a great show. This was a great Dynamite tonight. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you guys think about AEW Dynamite tonight? Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Was there something specifically you like? Was there something specifically you hate? I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Much, much appreciated. And it would be a cool birthday gift if you guys leave that like on the video. If you like it. If you like the video. Okay, but again, if you guys like the video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe and leave the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. But until next time, this is Gabriel, and I'll see you next time in the Asylum. Have a nice night, everyone.